Hi YouTube! This week we're going to be making Irish soda bread. Just in time for St. Patrick's Day. Irish soda bread is a really easy, quick bread, meaning you don't have to use any yeast. That's why they're called quick breads. This bread is really simple, about 4 ingredients: flour, salt, baking soda, buttermilk. You want to let the oven warm up while we're prepping the dough. Turn your oven to 425 degrees. You are going to need a bowl, a teaspoon, a 1 cup measuring cup, and another measuring cup, and a stir spoon. You can use a wooden one. I'm just going to use this spatula. You're also going to need a pan or a Dutch oven. I don't have a Dutch oven, so I'm going to do a makeshift one and use foil. You're going to need 4 cups of flour. Now you need a teaspoon of salt. And then you need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. You can either sift this together with a sifter or just mix it all around together so that way all of these ingredients are incorporated. So after you kind of mix it all together, make a little well in the inside, kind of just a little divot, and we're going to pour the buttermilk in there. You need 14 ounces of buttermilk. I'm going to pour it up to 8 ounces, which is about a cup. Pour that in there, and we need 14, so let me pour up to the 6. Pour the rest in there. You just want to make sure that it all comes together. I'm going to go ahead and get my hands in there and just kind of knead it a little bit, just so everything comes together. Because this is a little bit dry, I think I'm going to add some more buttermilk. So I'm going to make another little well and add just another 2 ounces of buttermilk. So let's just add a little bit at a time and just work that in. So now we're going to turn it out onto a floured just wood cutting board. You can knead it just a little bit, kind of form it into a ball. The Irish soda bread is a little bit different. It doesn't shape in the same way that traditional like yeasted breads shape. So you just want to shape it into kind of a round disc shape. Now you can either use a sharp knife or a razor to cut an X across the dough. You want to do just like kind of a nice deep X, so when it rises it'll expand open. So now ready to go on pan. I'm going to use one of these. It's kind of going to be my makeshift Dutch oven. Lightly grease the pan. Place your bread inside of it. So to simulate the Dutch oven, what you're going to do is take oil and cover your bread. Leave a little space so that way it can rise. This is my makeshift Dutch oven. Now it's time to go in the oven. Woo! It's hot. So we're just going to stick it in there. We're going to leave it in there for 30 minutes. My alarm went off, and now it's time to take off the aluminum foil. And you can see how it's risen, and basically what the Dutch oven does is it keeps a lot of moisture in there, so you get a nice crust. So now we're going to leave that in there for another 15 minutes. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah! Look at that! That looks great! So, we're going to take this out. Gosh, that looks so lovely! It's still fairly warm, but I want to eat it! So, there it is. I'm actually going to let it cool the rest of the way on this little rack so that way the bottom doesn't get soggy from the heat. Because you can see it's already starting to cause condensation. Mmm! And we have bread!